And I have to just tell you what happened. So I just got a text message from a very dear friend because she told me about an email that she sent. And so I'm going and I start reading this email and I'm like, it means this is really important. And so I'm just going to tell you this story. We also just had a glam call that was about not being able to talk about some of our clients because they're um, like some of our members are under NDA because they're connected to um, clients who are like really high profile clients. And what this made me think of was um, what we do to support each other. So before I tell you anymore, I'm just going to read this email. This email came from Amber Spears today, and I don't know if you saw it, but I'm going to read it out loud to you because I think it is that important. She said, I was like, how can I share this? And I just said it. I'm just going to read it. She said, Molly Mahoney is someone I've looked up to since I first started in the industry. What is she talking about? She's a brilliant entrepreneur who is always at the forefront of all things cutting edge. If you don't know Amber Spears, by the way, I'm obsessed with her. So I will tell you more about that in a moment. For the last few years, she has been going all in on AI and is now one of the industry's most sought after experts teaching how to implement AI into your business. Besides being impressed with her brain, I've always admired that Molly shows up on stage with all of her gifts. She sings on stage, a throwback to her Broadway days. I'm in New York right now. Wears sparkly pants and always such a joy to watch present. But what I have come to learn about Molly from our time together this past week is important enough for me to write to you about it. Molly uses her platform and her influence to help other women succeed. And I freaking love that about her. This time, she used her platform to help me get on stage, back on stage at Affiliate Summit East in 2023. And that meant a lot to me because she's one of the few women in the industry that have helped me. When I first started speaking on stages about 10 years ago, I had to be significantly better than any of the guys. There were really only a handful of women speaking to get stage time. I saw men speaking on stage who had smaller launches, smaller clients, revenue wise, and smaller results than me. But they were looked at as more of an authority than me because they were men. So, not only, and if you're just watching, this is Amber Spears sent this email today. Um, she's like texting me right now. So I had to not only be good, I had to be the best in order to get the same recognition as them. I worked my A off to achieve that. Record-breaking launches in the tens of millions. Millions of leads are generated every year for clients. Taking clients from being well-known in small circles to globally recognized sensations. Only once I was an undeniable success by all standards was I given. Only once I was an undeniable success by all standards, um, I was given stage time. All of the stages were offered to me by men. They were the first to recognize that I had real talent, real skills, and was the real deal. Men put me up on stages, and clients were mostly men as well in the beginning of my career. It was only later that my first female business mentor, JJ Version, put me on the Mindshare stage because she saw firsthand how good I and my East Fifth Avenue team were for clients in her community. JJ is the first woman I knew personally who used her power and influence to lift other women up. She's done that with Mindshare, arguably the most powerful community for health and wellness thought leaders on the planet, and with the Unicorn Club, our mastermind for 7, 8, and 9-figure female founders. I'm lucky to be a part of both of her communities. I'm lucky enough to have her care enough about me to bring me into big opportunities, give me critically important business advice, and protect me from people who didn't have my best interests at heart. I learned from her how to do that for other women in my community. I can't wait for you to hear what ended up happening at the end of this email, um, because something huge happened. Um, before because before JJ, the women farther ahead of me didn't help me or lift me up. I had gone in her footsteps and helped many women get on stage, grow their business, and have brought them into big opportunities as well, just as I have with my male clients. I love bringing women up with me, and I was thrilled to see Molly doing that for me too. I wasn't supposed to speak at Affiliate Summit East this year because I spoke at ASC in 2022 and they don't like to bring back repeats. Makes sense. Variety in the lineup is important so people don't get bored of the content. But Molly knew I would be in NYC for a pre-Affiliate Summit East event. And when they had a cancellation from their top speakers, she insisted that they ask me to come back again this year. Molly knows the quality of my work, and my speaking skills would be a huge asset to them, regardless if I was coming back for a 5th time at Affiliate Summit. She advocated for me and got me back in the lineup. I did, and I'm really glad she got back there. This is what becomes really cool. I then decided to return the favor and bring 2 other women with me, friends and clients, and give them well-deserved stage time, even if it meant less stage time for me. They do deserve it. And Affiliate Summit East's content was made better by having them both there. So Amber, for her session at Affiliate Summit, she brought 2 women on stage to share the stage time with her, to share their experience and their stories. Which I did not know she was going to be doing. And so it was really, really amazing. She said their unique perspectives on growing a business and their stories were both impactful and inspiring for everyone listening. They made me proud to share a stage with them. Alex Miller with pelvic floor pain relief, who hit 1 million in her first 60 days online and has gone to have a thriving 8-figure business all in the last 3 years. Danielle Gronich, co-founder of Clear Stem, a skincare brand taking the world by storm and currently over 2 million a month run rate in less than 4 years. Wild. It was Alex's first time on stage, and a huge honor for me to be the one to land this for her. She freaking deserves it. I'm predicting this will be the first of many stages for Alex. She crushed it her first time on stage, way better than I did my first time. And it was Danielle's first time on any Affiliate Summit event. Her own unique perspective on creating a strong brand and a product-forward business driven largely by podcasts and influencers was needed for that event. Yet, this is the big thing. Okay. Yet, what struck me the most from that experience was the reaction that Molly and I had when we realized what was happening. She didn't know I decided to bring Alex and Danielle on stage to share the time. It made her tear up to watch me lift other women up. But I was also tearing up when she introduced me, because it was only the second time that another woman in our industry that I looked up to had opened up doors for me to speak. We both wished it had been different for us when we started. Molly had a similar experience that I had, and we both felt immense pride and joy to be facilitating that for other deserving women who are the next generation of speakers and leaders. I write this also to ask you, what can you do for future leaders in the industry, for people who are underrepresented on stages, virtual or in person, but have immense talent and value to share? It could be another woman, or it could be a very talented man who has not yet been given their shot. Or it could be a minority person of color, or someone who is LGBTQ, or an immigrant who has come over incredible adversity to get here. One of our beloved veterans who have served and protected our country. Whoever that comes to mind as you read this, could you reach out to them and open doors for them, simply because they deserve it and you could make it happen for them? Something to think about. I can tell you that it will mean the world to them. It could very well change the direction of their life like it did with mine. Your wealth and happiness. And then she says, P.S., let me know who you would love to see get more recognition in their industry, and I'm able to help them land on my stages or others. I will do my best to do so. I just want you to know that I'm so with Amber on this, and I'm so grateful for the way that she shows up and lifts other people. And I'm so grateful for the other people like Diana Sabatino and some other members in our eWomen community who have done the same thing for me. And I just want you to know that my commitment is that I'm going to continue to help to get my sparkly pants in more rooms so that I can bring you with me. So I have a coaching call in 5 minutes. Amber just texted me and told me she had sent that email out, and I just really needed you to hear that message as well, because I know you may not be on her email list. Amber Spears, I love you so much. I'm so grateful for the way that you show up and share, and the way that you help to lift as you climb. So good. So thank you, and I'll talk to you soon. Okay, bye. I don't know how to end this. Okay.